If you want to speak English, you need to practice your speaking. Train your speaking ability by repeating out loud these sentences. It is power repeat time.
Our social fabric is fraying, and the bonds of community that hold us together are fractured. This isn't just a problem because it leads to unpleasant conversations over the Thanksgiving dinner table. It's a problem because it undermines the civic spirit that makes democracy possible. The habits of the heart that de Tocqueville found so unique in the American character. I believe healing our country is going to take what I call radical empathy. As hard as it is, this is a moment to reach across divides of race, class, and politics. To try to see the world through the eyes of people very different from ourselves. And to return to rational debate. To find a way to disagree without being disagreeable. To try to recapture a sense of community and common humanity. When we think about politics and judge our leaders, we can't just ask, am I better off than I was 2 years or 4 years ago? We have to ask, are we all better off? Are we as a country better, stronger, and fairer? That's something you've done here at Yale. You've learned that you don't need to be an immigrant to be outraged when a classmate's father a human being who contributes to his family and his country is unjustly deported. You don't need to be a person of color to understand that when Black students feel singled out and targeted, we still have work to do. And you don't need to experience gun violence to know that when a teenager in Texas who just survived a mass shooting says, she's not surprised by what happened at her school because, and I quote, I've always felt like eventually it was going to happen here too. We are failing our children. So enough is enough. We need to come together And we certainly need common sense gun safety legislation as soon as we can get it. Empathy should not only be at the center of our individual lives, our families, and our communities. It should be at the center of our public life, our policies, and our politics. I know we don't always think of politics and empathy as going hand in hand, but they can. And more than that, they must. As former Secretary Madeleine Albright writes in her terrific new book, Fascism, a Warning, she says, this generosity of spirit this caring about others and about the proposition that we are all created equal is the single most effective antidote to the self-centered moral numbness that allows fascism to thrive.
That's it! Thanks for exercise! Subscribe Power Repeat channel to give me extra motivation for creating new exercises. And remember to like this video if you appreciate this kind of learning.